But I think where our problem is we need to stop comparing. You're not supposed to have what they have. You're responsible for what you have. It's not about the amount that God has given you either. Because we're like, oh, they got more than me, God. Of course they. No. God's not going to ask you about that. He's going to ask you what you do with what he gave you. It's about being faithful with what he gave you. That should be your focus. 1 Corinthians 4:2 says, now a person who is put in charge as a manager must be faithful. You know, I like the analogy of like this, our phones can do so much, right? Like almost everything. I love it. Sometimes too much, right? But if it's dead, it's useless. I can do nothing with it, right? So you can have the potential, you can have the gifts and still not be effective. I want you to know that God did not accidentally make you. He intentionally gave you something, right? We must be aware of the gifts, our personality, our opportunities, the influence, the time that God has placed in our lives. You just think about like why moving and working out is so good for our bodies, right? If you don't use a muscle, what happens? It just gets weaker and weaker, right? Strength comes from use, not good intentions. So your faith, your leadership, your boldness, it will grow when you use it.